Shosholoza, which is a traditional South African freedom song and has been adapted by Jeffrey L. Ames. It originates from the mines in South Africa when the all-male workers had to engage in rhythmical manual labor. The workers from Rhodesia, now Zimbabwe, sang this song in a call-and-response style. The Ndebele word Shosholoza imitates a steam train moving, which is what the workers traveled into and from each mine. This song of freedom, with Xhosa text, over time became a standard in the choral repertoire. It was used in the soundtrack of the Oscar-nominated movie Evictus and served as South Africa's battle at the 2010 World Cup.
Our next song is She Is Evening. Vicky Tucker-Courtney's arrangement, She Is Evening, is an elegant yet simple piece that sets the theme of admiration and youthful love. With numerous opportunities woven throughout for musical expressiveness, this piece begins mezzo piano and trails along in a dreamlike state. Describing a loved one with analogies to beautiful nature, the text longingly encapsulates what it feels like to adore someone with everything you have within.
Next, we will be singing Battle Above the Clouds. Battle Above the Clouds is a piece that tells the story of a historical event and is composed by Vicki Tucker Courtney, a renowned pianist and writer. The arrangement describes a battle that was fought in Chattanooga, Tennessee during the Civil War. A choral tribute to American history, repeated phrasing is common, representing the determination the soldiers felt as the Union fought long and hard for what they believed in. A deep and resonant sound is kept through the entire song, and the step-like phrasing of the verses is representative of the events that played out.
While they're moving into place, I want to make an acknowledgement. Summer Rowland wrote all of the introductions to these pieces, and she also made a beautiful PowerPoint that stayed on all day until the concert started, and now it was shut off in the computer in the back. So we had a PowerPoint ready to go, and the computer back. So, Summer, where are you? Gabe to the stage for your solo at this time. Gabe.
One morn when the sun was in the mead, he passed by her door on a milk-white steed. She smiled and she spoke, but he paid no heed. Oh, sorrow, sing sorrow, and now she sleeps in the valley where the wildflowers nod. And no one knows she loved him but herself and God. If you be a lass from the low country, don't love no man of high degree. They ain't got a heart of sympathy. Oh, sorrow, sing sorrow, and now she sleeps in the valley where the wildflowers nod, and no one knows she loved him but herself and God.
Our next song is Song of Ruth. Song of Ruth, composed by David N. Childs, is a piece based on the biblical character Ruth, who abandoned her homeland to follow her mother-in-law from a place of devoted loyalty. Childs has a master's degree in musicology and composition, and is an artistic director. Gentle piano wafts over the audience in the introduction to this piece, representative of the sweet loyalty that Ruth has for Naomi in this story. Where you go, I will go, is a common theme in the story, as Ruth leaves behind comfortability and familiarity to be with Naomi in her new life. As Ruth puts family above all else, she's determined to stay with Naomi until they both pass on, and even then, she wishes to be buried near Naomi. The text in this piece is directly from biblical passages and urges others to have this sense of devotion as well. A touching story, Song of Ruth is intricately woven to represent God's plan and how beautiful loyalty can be. arranged by Joanne Sisemko, is a piece that is textually joined together with excerpts from Song of Solomon and the hymn At the River. With colorful piano melodies highlighting the song's lighthearted feeling, Arise My Love describes the excitement of traveling to new places with the one you love. As the piece begins, the anticipation for the coming day is highly emphasized through phrasing of the text, and rising in the morning is revealed as something to look forward to with the person you care for. Continuing with the heartfelt imagery, the freshness of the piece begins to be acknowledged, and the emotion this provokes is not to be undermined. Creating an inviting and sensational atmosphere, this piece is a true embodiment of how invigorating life can become when you are living with the people you love.
called Joshua Fought the Battle of Jericho. It's an African-American spiritual arranged by James His-Jones. This tells the story of Joshua from the Bible who marched around Jericho 7 times before the city's walls came down. This spiritual is thought to originate from slaves working on plantations just before the Civil War and has been textually altered over time. In the latter moments of the arrangement, when Joshua is sung out by the sopranos, this carries through as a cry to the leader that is highly revered in the story. Joshua is looked at as mighty and brave, and his obedience to God is honored. A tale of bravery and obedience, Joshua's story is displayed in the piece with determined vocal tones that come together to create a sense of togetherness.
Right now, but the majority of this group are freshmen and beginners in choir, so they have come a long way this year. I'm very proud of this group, their work ethic, and their sense of togetherness, and they've just been a joy to work with all year. But we are going to kick some of them off the stage now.
Hydration is so important. All right, well, while we in trouble are getting off the stage, first of all acknowledge that, gosh, who was the last actress? I'll acknowledge the elephant in the room. We do not know what's going on with the lights, so thank you for bearing with us. We appreciate it. Anyhow, hi everyone, thank you all for being here tonight. My name is Kennedy Lawler and I'm a senior here at Great River High School. I'm a member of Treble Choir, Women's Chorale, and River Rhapsody. And in my 4 years being a part of this program, I've been provided with endless opportunities to grow as a person and a musician. For that, I'm so very thankful. I'm normally more of a contemporary kind of gal, but tonight I will be performing a classical piece entitled Silent Noon by Ralph Vaughan Williams. The song captures the essence of two lovers as they enjoy the harmony of nature and each other's love.
Your hands lie open in the long, fresh grass. The finger points look through like rosy blooms. Your eyes
'tis visible silence, still as the hourglass. Deep in the sun-searched gross, the dragonfly hangs like a blue thread loosened from the sky. So this winged star is dropped to us from above. Oh, clasp we to our hearts for deathless star, this close companion in articulate hour, where twofold silence was the song. Thank you.
Our next song is entitled Gretchen on Spindler. Originally a lied performed by an individual, was composed in 1814 by Franz Schubert, and tells the story of Gretchen, a woman who's distraught over her love for Faust. She speaks, or rather, sings an agony of loving her pieces and heart while sitting at a spinning wheel. The gentle thrumming of the piano keys represents the spinning of the wheel and the quiet sound of the ballroom. The piece climaxes as Gretchen's emotions flood out when she begins to sing of Faust's kiss, and the piano halts. Gretchen then continues in longing misery. Although normally performed operatically, chorale arrangements of the song have been performed for 200 years, as the piece continues to have relevance in the world today. Ranging from hitting pianissimo to raging fortissimo, Franz Schubert perfectly executes a melody that represents the overwhelming torture of Gretchen's love.
Ich finde
next song we will be performing is Song of Miriam. Elaine Hagenberg's Song of Miriam is a song that depicts a journey through the eyes of the Bible character Miriam. Hagenberg, a multi-award-winning composer, director, and accompanist, paints not only a story within this song, but also creates a visual landscape through the harmonies and intended tone. As the piece begins, it is both solemn and panic-induced, as desolate desert land is described not only in the lyrics, but in the tone of the choral voices. In the context of the story, Miriam is with her brother Moses during the parting of the Red Sea, and she is at a loss for words. This troubles her deeply as she cannot find the words to sing. Miriam experiences profound transformation over the course of the piece, with the melody growing more vivid and the tempo increasing as she picks herself up out of frozen fear, journeying towards the light and hope for the future. As the young woman's song begins to halt, it lightens, as if soaring on wings, coming together with soft piano vocal arrangements and the final feeling that freedom and the ability to express herself has been found.
To face the desert straight.
composed in 1840. Herschel, an English composer, took the text in the piece from The Maid Tragedy, a play in the 1600s, and created a choral arrangement that has now been performed for decades. As an 8-part piece, when sung, the text overlaps with one another, as if each individual part is singing their own song. This song tells the story of a woman being departed from the one she loves, and the flourishing harmonies that start from the very beginning represent the restless agony that is the embodiment of the story.
But before that, the ladies of Rhapsody are going to sing something.
That's my flag. I'm sorry. I should have come up to this mic first. Anyway, so what we're about to do is something called Serenade. And every year, River Rhapsody has this little retreat camp getaway thing, and the girls prepare songs for the guys, and the guys prepare songs for the girls, and we give each other roses and letters, and it's just so fun, just so fun. What a fun tradition. So, the girls are going to perform theirs, and all the seniors have solos, by the way. So this was arranged by me, and the song is Fallen For You from Teen Beach Movie.
before she reads this one, I found this piece first, and then I pieced together all the rest of the pieces to tell a longer story. So if you notice, most of these are stories of the Israelites, going all the way back to the Song of Miriam. The Song of Ruth was even farther back than that. And as we progress through, we have the Battle of Jericho. And so all of this is leading up to the 20th century during the Holocaust.
So the last song we're going to be singing today is Even When He Is Silent. Even When He Is Silent is a piece by Kim Andre Arneson that fuses themes of solitude and hope through the lens of a dark historical event. Arneson is well known for both piano-accompanied arrangements and a cappella arrangements, and they have been performed all over the world. His visit to Auschwitz and his observation of photographs of the children that were there is what prompted the making of this emotional piece. Even When He Is Silent is so expertly arranged to represent the pain, suffering, and the hardship that those locked away in concentration camps during the Holocaust experienced. The text of this song was found written on the walls of a concentration camp and reveals a heartbreaking message that seems to represent the resilience of those that were suffering during this time. Along with the emptiness instilled within the music through the minor leaning key, there is also a glimmer of hope that represents such large amounts of strength amongst the people. When different vocal parts clash within the music, this depicts the fear and agony experienced by those people groups, and much of it is sung in unison, revealing the collective pain that they felt as a whole. However, the music also has a floating glimmer of light incorporated that shows hope in the greatest time of darkness. The entire piece represents believing that love and light and the sun exists even when it is not present in your life, invoking emotion of both sadness and compassion. Even When He Is Silent has been a touching and eye-opening piece to all.
I appreciate so much all of you coming out. I believe our boosters have a quick, very quick announcement or two. This is my second year here, and it just keeps getting better and better, and I enjoy it so much. I love these kids. I love being able to come here every day. It's a long drive, but it's worth it. And I appreciate the support that all of your parents have shown, and the love and support the students have shown, and we're looking forward to the rest of the great week.
Evening, everybody. My name is Michael DeMacco. I'm the Vice President of the Braden River Choir Booster Club. Our fearless leader, Sonia, isn't feeling well, so I'm taking over for her tonight. First things first, can we just give Mr. Armstrong a hand? We're so lucky to have him, and we just appreciate you and this gorgeous sound that you're getting out of these kids, so thank you very much. I would like to introduce the rest of the Booster Club, so when I call you in, please stand up. We have our treasurer, Patrick Durrance. Where are you? There we are. Our secretary, Allison McLeod. And our two at-large members, my brain, Jennifer Barrick and Shayla Lawler. I just have a couple of announcements and then you can grab your kids and go. A couple of things. We do have a Christmas concert coming up in December. What's the date on that? December 12th. We will be doing our live auction there, and we have a sign-up sheet out in the lobby. If you're artistic or, you know, if you're leaning this way, we'd love some help in making gift baskets for auction. Every dollar that we collect goes back to these kids. I mean, we don't pay them or anything, but you know what I mean. Please. And last thing, we do actually have physical programs for tonight's show, so if you want a souvenir, we'll have them out in the lobby. We do ask for a $2 donation, that's just to cover our cost for making them. Coloring is expensive. But anyway, thank you very much for coming, and we'll see you at the Christmas show.